constipation, sometimes it seems like no matter what you try, you can never make the stomach pain fully go away. That was the case with Christina. She recently came on to our show Into the Truth Tube and asked for help. Now she's back. Let's take a look at how she's been doing.
6 times.
Remember school teacher Christina? She was constantly constipated.
None of the things I've tried have worked.
So he called in specialist Dr. Amy Myers to help. She's a gut flush that everyone can use to take back their digestive health.
Definitely excited for this.
You will keep a poop journal for us.
Yes, I will.
So how's Christina doing today?
When I left the show, I started the recommended detox by eliminating dairy, gluten, soy, corn. I was given a list of foods that I was allowed to eat. Spinach, kale, there was fruits, different proteins. At first, nothing was happening. But by the end of week 2, I was hopeful.
Today is day 1, and I went with no trouble. Day 2, and I went!
And for 5 straight days, things were great. I was able to go. Yay! But then, everything stopped.
Unfortunately, today hasn't been my day.
I'm not giving up though. I think part of my problem is that my diet is getting repetitive. The foods are not changing and it's the same thing over and over again. So I'm looking for different foods that I can incorporate into my diet. I don't want to get backed up again. I know I can do this.
Let's get straight to the truth too, because we have some good news to report on Christina. Now before the show, and before you started getting a little help from us, you told us you were having roughly 2 bowel movements a week.
Right.
Sometimes even less.
Yes, unfortunately.
Unfortunately,
Yes.
Which is never a pleasant feeling to have.
No.
Your bowel movements since the show, on average, 4 times a week. Which I think is fabulous.
Yes.
How's that feel?
Very good, very good. Relieved,
Yes.
happy, excited.
So it helps with a little bit of this stuff. So the good news is you're pooping, which I'm very happy about.
Right.
So I think that part of it was the things we talked about in the last show, but you might have a problem that a lot of Americans have right now that we don't talk about much in Western medicine.
Okay.
But people who do functional medicine, look at the root causes for problems, Dr.
Right.
Myers does this, have other tests they can do. So they sent the test off. It's a comprehensive stool test. And it came back with a absolutely fascinating finding.
Okay,
You have candida and bacterial overgrowth
okay.
in your poop. So there are things growing in there that aren't supposed to be growing in there.
Okay.
So I want to try to address that today. And I also want to address your concern about the fact that you're eating the same food all the time and you want
Yes.
some diversity in diet. If I
Yes.
do those 2 things, we'd be smiling, happy.
Yes,
And
definitely.
maybe even poop more.
Yes.
All right. So I have been searching, and I think I have the answers. And Dr. Myers is here to join us. She's going to walk us through her gut flush food rules. These can help anybody, by the way, anybody who's got constipation or bloating, all these things can help with all of them. But
Okay.
we're going to help you in particular. All right, come on over.
Even better.
Dr. Myers, how are you?
Hi, good. Good
So,
to see you.
yeast over, you can stay in the middle.
I thought you were going to stay in the middle.
Were you running away?
No, definitely not.
You have to go to the bathroom?
No.
Okay, just asking. It's possible. All right. So this issue of yeast overgrowth is a big one.
It
It
is.
does cause problems for folks. It's something that, again, we don't acknowledge as widely, but in functional medicine it's pretty popular.
I see it in virtually almost all of my patients, and a lot of them complaining of the symptoms that you came in with the gas and the bloating and the constipation.
So the first food rule is to drink an anti-inflammatory ginger root tea. If you don't mind explaining what this is to everybody, why it works and how we would make it.
Yeah, so ginger is very anti-inflammatory. Here we're mostly going to be using some ginger, boil it up, add a little lemon for flavor and some mint to top it off.
Interesting.
Give
to
it a
know.
taste, see if you like it. It's pretty straightforward.
Okay.
It's sort of what you might expect, but without the sugar in it. And it's, again, the first of several steps we're going to give you, but this needs to
it's
become,
good.
okay, so you'll tolerate that, and it's different from
really
what you've
good.
had. Okay, now
Drink
this
that every
next step is important because it's going to address the issue of variability in what you're eating, but also help us with the candida and bacterial overgrowth. This is to get 50 grams of fiber, but we want the fiber to come from vegetable sources, not from grains.
Okay.
Hey, please explain why that's so important.
So these types of vegetables, which are your cruciferous vegetables, actually contain sulfur and nitrogen, which help to fight the yeast.
Okay.
So that's going to be the most helpful part. And then we don't want to be eating the grains, particularly gluten, because that easily converts to sugar, which is what candida and the bacterial overgrowth are going to be feeding on.
Okay.
Right, so
So-
these are several examples, and if you're bored by these, we have bigger problems.
No,
Here.
these look
These
really
are some
good.
of my
Be hard.
Really
three
good.
favorite recipes that we have. The first one is a cabbage, spicy cabbage, kale, and sweet onion salad.
Okay.
And there's a lot of anti-inflammatory ginger and curcumin spices and herbs in there as well.
Oh, that's really good.
Isn't it good?
Surprisingly good.
Yeah, it's amazing. Okay, this is one of
Looks
my
really
favorites.
good.
I eat this almost every week. This is cherry roasted Brussels sprouts.
Those are actually my new favorite lately. So
Yes,
I'm
Brussels
excited to.
You like
go
Brussels
and make
sprouts
that.
now? Oh, I like that.
Yeah,
All right.
I had some last night for dinner. They were amazing.
The next, we have a soup also.
Yeah, we have a broccoli and kale soup, which is super quick, great on a cold day like it is outside right now. And you can just put it in the thermos, take it with you to work. It's delicious.
Okay.
So that's sort of the one big area. Again, it's more fiber than I normally recommend. We normally say get 25 to 30. You're about 25 now.
Okay.
We're asking you just for you to go up a little higher. But for everybody, we're saying make most of that fiber not from grains, but from vegetables. Okay, next big issue is to cook with coconut. It's the big gut flush rule. Why is that?
So coconut is very antifungal, has antiviral properties as well, but there's something in it called caprylic acid, which specifically goes in and pokes holes in the yeast cell wall and is going to help kill that yeast that you have. Coconut you can use in all different types of forms, in the oil and the milk, shredded coconut. So I love this shrimp. It is cooked in coconut oil and then also has the coconut flakes on top of it, so it's a coconut shrimp. And this is another one of my favorites I eat almost every week, which is chicken pad thai, but we do it with spaghetti squash instead of pasta, and you really cannot even tell the difference. And it is delicious.
That got the audience excited.
Yeah,
Not
no,
even-
it's really.
All right.
Really good.
And then the last little bit here is a ritual you and I are going to get into, and anyone else who's having issues with this. It's a detox shot after dinner. So here's your shot. I want you to drink the shot before Dr. Myers explains it. So as we're drinking, please, pray tell, explain it.
Okay, so we are squeezing the juice of some garlic, and then that good, huh?
Are your eyes watering too?
I felt it was good. Yeah.
Okay, hard for me to explain with those expressions.
Definitely recommend that one.
I'm trying to blow the air out of my
I was
ears.
going to say, is it killing off everything in your body?
Yes.
It's really good. Cold and flu season's coming up, so this is good for everybody, not just people suffering from candida.
If you
or
survive the
bacteria.
shot, the bacteria and viruses won't. All right, so what's in here? You just gave
Okay.
us.
Woo! I can smell the garlic. So it's garlic. It's about a tablespoon of garlic. It has squeezed a half a lemon and then a drop of oil of oregano.
Listen, you're well on your way here.
Yes,
You're going
definitely.
you're going almost every other day, which means you're no longer so much of a concern to me. I want you to be more regular. Not just going every day, but also knowing you're going to go every day. 'Cause
Right,
It'll take a big load off your mind and your intestines.
Yes.
And I think these will get you there. Plus, what Dr.
Yes,
Myers
thank
walked us
you.
through and walked everyone through today is something you can do every single day of your life and mix it up so darn much that except for the shot here, which is still poisoning me.
Oh, I know.
Easy to include.
I know.
All, right.
Yeah.
All these
Thank
recipes,
you.
they're on droz.com. You are more than welcome.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss out on new videos to live the good life.